Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past and present are certain to miss the future. To improve is to change, and to perfect is to change often. Thus, to throw some light on the topic, change is inevitable, I would like to invite Mr. Hardik Patel. Mr. Patel has graduated from Bharati Vidyapit, Pune in 2007 and completed his post-graduation from Jyot College of Optometry in the year 2012. He was a visiting faculty at Jyot College of Optometry and currently he is assistant professor at Diwalipa Optometry College, Mandvi. Also, he is a joint treasurer of Optometry Association of Gujarat and he is the owner of Patel Optical Mart since 1962 in Bardoli.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Nirav, you said the hall is full, but you said some motivations are required, but I don't think that or they are compelled to sit here. Okay. Okay, my topic for presentation is change is inevitable. How many of you agree to this statement? Only 50% of the audience? Are you getting my point? Change is inevitable. Yes? We see the changes every day in our day-to-day life. In last Anki's presentations, did you remember there two of the clippers were standing apart and they are making a phone call with the. How many of you have done that in your school days? Those who have not done, Neera will give an extra time. So everyone can experience that. So, how is do you think that is completely replaced by some or other system? Hello? Yes. Yes? Answer, it should be interactive. Why are you sitting so quietly? Madam? What happened? Yes, I am asking you only. Yes. So, this one. Yes? So, do you think this has completely led to the different level right now? Many of us has forgotten also these things. If you see the chart carefully, it starts from the here. We used to give the smoke signals used to be the major sign in early era. If you go back in a history, then we slightly move to the pigeon, kabutar, ja, 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 printing press, telegram, then wired era, telephone, wireless. Now, people don't make phone calls also, they only watch the reels. Okay, I am here to talk at that how the changes has happened in my practice over a period of time since I started the practice. If we go back in time when Lakshmi madam told that she got into the optometry because it was even though it was underrated than the agriculture. So when it was the scratch, at that time if we see, there were the two, that at that time also the ophthalmology department was there and a small time opticians, right? So how did the optometry rise? So whatever the communication was happening from the ophthalmologist and it was reaching to the optician, there was a lot of lag in between. Because one was maybe we can say one was overgraduated or overeducated, and one is a very layman. Difficult. The things were very difficult to explain. So that is where the optometry come into the practice. Now we'll see how did the optometry change. I have put only the lot of pictures so that you people don't get bored and you don't sleep. Okay, optometry. Okay, what do we expect from optometry? What do we do? What will we do? Don't ask that question. Lakshmi madam, just don't think what we will do. Okay, the basic part. Okay, you're gonna tell me the name now. Refraction. Dispensing.
Sleep examination.
Investigations.
Contact lens.
Very good.
Low vision. Orthodontics workup. Various
Diseases.
Prosthetic eye.
So do you think these are the major areas which are getting covered into the optometry?
Yes.
Everyone is not getting skilled in everything, right? There are certain paths which lead you somewhere. You should be good enough, you should be the talented enough with a good hard skill, soft skills. It will lead you somewhere at some position. Okay, let's start with the reflection part. I remembered when we started the refraction, me and Nirav were together in the college, and the same Gramkit told, we also had the same pressure. So we started with this. Have you seen this? Every one of you? So we slowly moved to the retinoscope after that. We learned on this, and believe me, we used to do the 50 retinoscopy in a day. Then, when I started the practice, I also had the same kind of retinoscope and the small autorefractometer with the trial set. It has gradually now become with the tonometer, tachymeter, keratometer, and the very well equipped and high-tech phoropter, and now the tabletop phoropter. And this may be the future. What is that? It's a handheld autorefractometer. So this is how the refraction era has changed in past probably say 10 to 15 years. Investigations and diseases. Thank you. No, there is no fundus. What was slit lamp? Handheld slit lamp. So this is also graduating, updating. Portable. Perimeter. So this has taken a place now. And non-matriotic fundus camera, we don't need to dilate and we can evaluate and we can do all the screenings. OCT. And here. So do you see now how we are slightly moving from a basic manual practice to the handheld thing? My favorite part. So how we used to do? We remember when we were in college and when we were learning, we used to see the corneal reflex and put a dot, and the best part is we were always wrong. Because it can never be the same. It may be correct for you and it may be wrong for another, right? So IPD used to be accurate. A little more accurate than that. Pupillometer, I don't know, I think some of you might have seen some instruments and some of the instruments must be very new for the student. This used to be, have you seen this?
Yes.
Yes? All of you have seen that? This? One, mark the PD, and then this. This wrap. Everything is getting replaced with the one single thing that is digitally measures all the data including A size, B size, effective diameter needs to be ordered, pentoscopic tilt, vertex distance. And now this is coming. This gives the multi-dimensional data and it also gives you the compensated prescription as well as it also allows a remote frame selection for the patient. So this is the new, this is going to be the new normal probably in maybe next 2 to 3 years. Lens manufacturing got very advanced from the basic surfacing lab. It went up to the freeform labs, and now we have a predefined data. We can enter all our requirements into the software, and we can get the predefined information regarding the lens, how it is going to get manufactured. Once it is cut, and we can compare the data and then we can place the order. Ophthalmic lenses. Wow.
Lensometer.
UV, HEV transmission data that we use.
Smart order.
This might not have seen earlier. This is the lens analyzer. This also gives you the data of the refractive index of the lens as well as the progressive lens design. What company claims that this is the distortion free and this isn't. This gives you because I'm not claiming anyone doing the wrong thing, but you might end up having something else than what you order, because there is always a human and machine errors. I have done that. I can make the things manually, ready in 5 minutes, a pair of glasses. From uncut lens to the finished glasses.
I failed my exam. No, seriously, I couldn't. So then I had to ask one of my classmates, you know Jaggi, Jaggi
Yes.
instruments?
Yes.
He did my glazing. Because when I did it just didn't, because those were those huge machines, no, where you have to polish and you have
Yes.
to block the lens and then do the other side and all of that.
Right.
So when I finished one side, I blocked it, and I was doing the other side. Still okay, good, yeah. So I had to beg Jaggi. He told me, you give me a crate of beer, then I will do it. Somehow I passed my exam.
Unfortunately, madam, I used to learn that in my 10th grade because we run the family operation. So in a vacation, so every transition I have seen. When my grandfather started the store, there was as I show. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of the same. But there used to be the only 3 shapes: square, rectangle, and round. And there were 3 sizes: 48, 50, 52. You need to pre-order the lenses. Once the lens comes, even this was not there. I could not find the picture of that same. We had to actually rotate the emery with our hand, and then ground the lens. And again when it stops, again. So I have seen that part too. These transitions I have all experienced, and I updated gradually in my practice from these to what I am. There is a next slide, I'll show you. So right now I have the completely automated multi-dimensional machines that do all kind of jobs, all. Contact lenses, RGP, soft, hybrid, clear, specialty, keratoconus, practice lenses. Now what next? Yes. So this is on its way. Yeah. Low vision. This is my favorite slide. Everything is self-explanatory. And what is that? That is a device for the macular degeneration. This is my favorite slide.
दस मिनट बिताओ
हाँ.
क्या चल रहा है किसी को नहीं पता
Even we get confused. Recently, I just referred a patient. I would just like to share, as I remember, I think last week only I had experience. There was one patient who had a Madam 17 prism diopter base out both eyes. I just referred a patient to mirror, and he said we'll do something. So one of the I'm not criticizing anyone. One of the ophthalmologists told me that Hardik, there is one patient I am sending you, do one thing, make her glasses with one eye occluded. I asked, but why so? Then he said her one eye is very squinting and there is no hope, and we cannot do anything about her. So just occlude one eye, make 2 pair. That was the money generating thing for me, right? Make 2 pair, one right eye occluded, one left eye occluded. So alternate day she will use and she will enjoy her life. I said, no, that can't be done. I completely disagree. And that's where we come in the role optometrist. So we have all examples here. How it is beautifully developed. The binocular vision setup, I have never ever such setups anywhere. Thank you, Nirav, for developing such a great thing in the and developing the college in our area. That thing is very useful.
But this, if you don't have passion, very difficult.
Yes.
You should have patience first of all. More than passion, patience for binoculars.
First, we used to have a set of the prosthetic eyes. We used to do the trials, keep trying, which is comfortable. And believe me, none of them are comfortable with the patient. But now we have an ability to develop, manufacture it according to the size, according to the measurements, just like our dentures. So that is a good part, and that is how the prosthetic era has also developed in over a period of time. For prosthetic contact lenses for the iris abnormality and corneal abnormalities. Okay. Today, this is my setup. What I have in my setup right now. The most advanced machine which gives you the all data, tonometry, pachymetry, keratometry. So any primary screening, selling glasses is not my goal. Let me tell you, I do a very great business, a very great setup I have, and I'm not interested in selling the glasses. I am never concentrated on that, and the sales happens on its way. As Madam told, there has to be a ethics, no 0.5 prescription and no 0.5 prescription and no upgradation. I tell my optoms also and my staff also that we are not here for the sale. Sale is anyway going to happen. Understand the customer's need and advise the right thing, and that will return to you. So this gives complete data, and madam, every day we rule out every day one patient who suspect with a glaucoma. And irrespective of age, at least we are saving her or his eyes. This is how that is important in our practice. And believe those, if the 10 is saved, that is going to get multiplied. Phoropter, lens needle. Slit lamp we should be facilitated with all 78 and 90D lens. You should be able to at least evaluate in the central part of the retina also using the slit lamp. Non-mediatic fundus camera. We can easily diagnose the early stage of diabetic retinopathy, hypertensive retinopathy. Having these all instruments and having the good setup, you can directly refer a patient. You don't need to send any patient to the regular ophthalmologist. You can directly refer to the cornea surgeon, squint surgeon, glaucoma specialist, because half of the job is already done at your clinic. Digital measuring device, aging instrument. And I am not satisfied. Every day, every time when we meet, me and Nirav meet, I always ask, Nirav, kuch karna hai. He's like, what kya karna hai? I am not satisfied. We need to update. I am still on the updation side.
Get Myra.
So this is the optometry clinic today. You can pick any one or two and have your practice. Find out where your interest is. And for everything you need to have a good software. As just Ankit told that Nirav used to do something in Excel. And, I have developed all the things in my one software that is customized for myself, and I have all the data right now in my hand, maybe more than 10,000. What lens is given to whom, including the index, the frame type has been selected. So that's where how we can improve on future skills and what needs to be developed. That data I have in my mobile. So upgradation and changes is the constant process. Can't avoid it. Mobile optometry clinic, maybe an updation from where I am right now, because this is coming to in practice. As you see, many competitors, I would say competitors, they are coming up with the home examinations. It is useful for the elderly patients also who are and physically or specially abled. Sorry. That is the very new thing. I haven't seen that, but I would love to see that, this thing. That is with the liquid monomer, it gives a prescription, and it works as a phoropter and with the mobile application. So you can do the refraction at any places using that.
It's not very accurate from whatever I've seen.
Okay.
There is always some,
Yes.
especially in cylinders. Spherical is still okay.
Okay.
Cylinder and axis, there is some error.
Okay. But they have listed that some up to 10 cylinder it is, but
Not very accurate.
maybe it's still in a developing stage.
You do today on a patient, let's say with 2.5 cylinder,
Huh.
and especially with like 60-70 axis. When you do the same patient tomorrow, it will give you a different cylinder.
Oh.
So the repeatability is not,
Okay.
is not great.
So as we said, we are constantly
Yeah.
updating.
Yes.
What is that? So has it become the new normal now? Yes? Post-COVID? This is the new normal. And what I expect right now, what I want to develop is, what I want to have in my practice is remote examination. If I am sitting here, I should be able to do the refraction the patient who comes to my clinic, and let me tell you, it is in practice. We have already experienced that in pre-COVID 2019. The devices and the setup has already been launched, but it is on its way to India. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. And I wish you all